Welcome to the video. The gang is all here. Ruby's information if you would like to join us. Shipping is $6. All right, let's finish this. We got a lot of light coming in. I'm telling you what, it rained today. Alex and Annie free. It's a turtle. And for once, we don't have to worry about the tree. $4. This is really pretty vintage necklace. I'm not exactly sure what it's made out of. It's not glass, I don't think. It's beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, look at this card from Wendy. Beautiful card. Easter wishes for you and your family. So from Wendy to everyone. Just couldn't let the holiday go by without wishing all of you an Easter filled with joy and a springtime filled with happiness. That's right. And my mom's gonna get that next, Wendy. Thank you. Well, well, well. $1. $4. Plastic. I did something today I haven't done in years. I actually drove Ruby and I told her I could do it, which was good too, because normally I can't plan like that. Drove her to a workshop / luncheon. The Loft outlet. $4. Lots of blue, lots of this golden brassy, couple of strands you'll need to kind of, it's not tangled real bad, it's just not falling correctly. These two are alike. Nice stackable seed bead. I thought I saw a designer. Stella and Dot, $2. $1 each. Yeah, they're both Stella and Dot. Let's see, are they the exact same? Yeah, we're just gonna keep them together for $2. Exact same ones. Uh-oh. If you just want one, they're $1 each, okay? We have three, $1 each. Uh-oh, whoops, whoopsie. Look at this ring. It's pretty. I forgot what it said. I'll look. I don't think it's precious. It's 6.5. Not quite a 6.5. Let's see if I can make this out. And I'll get back to my story. This is the wrong magnifying glass. I think it's like something co, like a EDCO. $4. Almost forgot the price. So the parking is always atrocious on the campus. By the way, our mascot is the Lumberjacks, and Vicky had a funny about, I'd be distracted too with all those lumberjacks in the yard. And yeah, we are the Lumberjacks. That's why I'm here. My dad came to be a forestry. He got his degree in Germany and then became a forestry professor here, far away from Pennsylvania. These are $3. That's his hometown. The black is plastic. This is a heavy, feels like it's brass or cast aluminum. It's nice. Anyway, the Jacks is who we are. And when I was growing up, I would go to the little forestry camp with him, and all the students were throwing the axes and getting on the logs. This was in the 60s and 70s. Sugar fix. Now I don't know if they do it anymore. I don't think so. They just walk around near my mother's house in these woods with their little safety helmets on. We used to have to kill a chicken in this survival class, so I never took it. Because if you couldn't cut that chicken's head off, this was in the 80s. This is like a blue $1. I'm like, I don't think they're doing that anymore. Was that necessary? I mean, if you're on somewhere stuck. I saw somebody who, I don't know, he was kidnapped in Australia. They drove and stole his car. They buried him in the sand in Australia. Now, these are some weird lightweight beads, and the rest is ceramic. $4. Very different. Pretty toggle. And I saw a picture of him after 70-something days. He built himself a grave so his family could find him, and he got rescued at the nick of time. He was skin and bones, this guy. But he ate anything that crawled. And if you're in a survival situation, you're not going to find a chicken. You're going to eat anything that crawls. Poisonous snake, all of it. Cut the head off. And Leah Sophia, beautiful, really. This one, $4. She has really quality. These are faux pearl. Okay, I need to concentrate. My mind is wandering here. I'm going to get back to my story in a second. Another Leah Sophia. Another $4. It's perfect plating. It never was hardly worn, if at all. It's got the box chain in black, and it's got these golden. Here's a magnet clasp. Makes it easy to put on. And it's, boy, eBay took off for us. This is glass or stone, $4, and then you clip something. I don't think you can really get this off, so this will be to clip something you don't want to lose, like your keys. When I worked, I had one of these around my neck for my work keys. Then I locked my car keys in my bag, and then I locked that up. What is this? Be prepared. Free. Be prepared. 2020. Who? Oh my God, it just keeps going back. I don't know. So I said, yeah, I can drive you. So I set the alarm. Usually I sleep as late as I can, which used to be 9, but I've never adjusted, so it began to be 10. But now I think I am adjusting to the time change. $4, it's glass. Bigger pieces of glass. Black seed bead. It also needs to be worked with to fall correctly. More random single earrings here. Holly, that set of glass, I think I thought this was the other earring. I can't find the earring, so I'm going to work something out. You're not going to pay what you paid without the full set. I'm just saying. I don't know. Sometimes these earrings are like the socks in the dryer. And sometimes, y'all, because this city has like 10, just about every day they'll have 10 on, maybe every other day. And so it's a miracle. Why are you flickering? It's a miracle if you get a match to an earring from another bag. And I've done that several times. This is $4. I don't know what this is. This is a little ball chain. Then up here it's more together and a little bit more decorative. So I don't know how you wear this. around your neck. Funny, funny. So I said, sure, I can drive you. You drive me over there. It's maybe 2 miles. We live in a great place. We live right by the campus. You can hear the stadium. My mom too. I live like half a mile from my mother. Plastic, but it's gorgeous, sparkly, $2. They're in good condition. Anyway, she drove herself over there, and then I drove her car home. Now this has got some issues. I don't know. It's not dirt. It's like whatever's making it shiny. Now that's a glass, but I'm not sure if it's stone. Let me try to figure it out. Because it's a beautiful long necklace. I actually think these might be some stone that has been either polished down or covered. Anyway, this is $4 as is. It's got, even the glass is looking like that. So I think this is stone, y'all. That's some kind of a, I don't know, but it's maybe, you know, it's nice. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to look. It's on all of them. Oh, I have a story about the neighbor just drove up. You know, I can't say what we call them. It's not appropriate. My lamp back here is flicking. I guess the light bulb's going to go out or it's loose. This one will be $3. Nice faceted plastic, some glass, some shell. A green hue, most of it. And this will be $2 wooden. Nice. All right, let's put this over there. It's got these random. Now we're going to do this, some of this. So, we've seen this before, but unfortunately this person decided, you know, to not keep up their end of the bargain. Unfortunately, they were super nice for a good while, and I don't know what happened. $4. It's plastic, but it's gorgeous. So that's a previous thing, as is this. And some of y'all may have asked about it. This will be $6. It's like a Day of the Dead coffin. I know some other people wanted this, and I said sold. It's back again by default. It is gorgeous. It's got skulls there by the skull. Anyway, so I dropped her off and brought the vehicle back. This is nice enamel. I do think these stick to a magnet, even though they make it look like copper. Yeah, so they're ferrous. That means they're made of steel, which means they can rust, basically, but I don't see that. These haven't rusted yet. So it's got like a pretty color browns enamel, and this one is just where they're making it look like it's brass. It looks just like brass. I don't know how they did it. $3. You're like, get to the price. Tassel with some $1. Faux tortoise shell. Anyway, so I came home, and then 2 hours later I go get her, and I was able to do it. And then I've been real kind of tired off and on. After this, I am just going to go to bed, because she brought me back, and then she had picked up, there was 2 luncheons. One she picked up for me at this place, and then the others, they went to an awards ceremony. This is a stone. $3. Very nice chain. I'm almost through. I'm through yakking, but I need to remember Hawaii free. The story about my stepdad and the neighbor and their dog. I'll try to remember it for the end if I've got breath left. I did a breathing treatment this morning. And Ruby needs more antibiotics, so she's going to try. She's having to take them steroids, but they work. Okay, this is another one that has been made available. $6. It's vintage spoons. Made in the magnet class makes it easy to put on. And this is another one. $2. Pin with you can put charms on there. Butterfly. $2. Chico's, $4 for the watch. You'll need to, it's got like black leather. Let's see if it's genuine. I don't know if they're going to say. This is vintage. Of course, vintage I think is at 2002 and before. Anyway, Chico's with some nice, I don't know if those are marcasites or what. It'll need a battery. All watches from this place need a battery. This place meaning the Clad Queen's front room where we have light. Now these are different, $2. You either like feathers or you don't. I don't think you can sit on the fence. It's like tattoos. You either like them or you don't. By the way, did y'all see that this intermittent fasting, meaning that you eat during an 8-hour period and then the rest 8 from 24, however many hours that is you're not eating, it increases your heart attack risk by 91%. So let's eat, people. I don't think you need to eat. You can cut back on eating, but you just need to be, not stressing your body. I like this. It's cute. $3. It's made for the Family Dollar, I guess. I don't know. No. It's just that when my mom came over with my stepfather, I was too tired to go out there after yesterday. This is really nice, $6. It's not a designer. It's faceted. It's like a orange red. I would lean more on the deep orange. Yeah, it's nice. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee, catch my breath. I mean a sip of Topo Chico. Anyway, Ruby went out there, I forgot. Oh, they brought something to eat. She walked him down there with the... Yeah, so anyway, at that time she was out there and they were standing there oohing and on about, my gosh, the tree being gone, $5. I know this was in the short and I'm sure people have been looking for it. It's nice. And so here comes, it was 2 o'clock, which means our mail comes at 4 or 3:45. This is a nice top here. It's like glass or ceramic or something. And here comes the neighbor walking out there to, quote, check the mail. And he lets his branches fall and he piles them up where you can put them on the street and they'll pick them up. But it's like if trash falls in his yard, he's got more stuff, and it means he's richer. That's how it is about his branches. And I don't care, but it's guess what it attracts? Rats. $4. Anyhow. So, we cut this big tree down, and these people know how much this costs. But we had to do it. If it would have been 15 years ago, it wasn't that big, Free. Anyway, he comes with his blue. He's got a blue Frenchie, not a little one, but a regular Frenchie bulldog, and it's blue. It is a pretty dog. It's a stupid dog. It got out one day about a year ago, and he came to our yard. I didn't know whose it was because he had just gotten it. And this is before they had those mean dogs. And it walked over there in our lot, and I didn't know to try to get it to come to me. Plus, I'm too ill for that. And all of a sudden, his whole family came out of there like a bunch of roaches and ran over here. Didn't get on our property, but hollering. And the dog had already gotten through the fence over there. There's a hole that the raccoons or something dig underneath in the sand to get from our lot out or in. And that dog was wandering around over there in the big neighborhood. I mean, this man just about had a seizure. Adjustable $2 too. And so the whole point is my stepdad goes, oh, there's one of those dogs that cost about thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. And Ruby's just like, shut up. But yeah, they can, if they're registered, they can cost up to $10,000. And I'm telling you, when that dog dies, this man's going right in the grave with it. I think this is fake. This is glass. I'm pretty sure. I've never seen real agate like that. $4. But I mean, never say never. I'm about done. I'm done. So anyhow, yeah, that was funny. I don't know what was funny about it, but that's how my stepdad is. He's just, I don't know what to say. But anyhow, Ruby was like, I don't know what he was trying to do out there except catch a, you know, now it almost looks like, because the whole tree is gone, like we're going to construct something. I mean, you could build another house on the property right there. But, you know, no, it's just because it was too dangerous. But anyhow, his wife's probably saying, honey, why don't we get some of our tree? They've got a live oak in the back, which those are not as bad as that water oak. But the top of it is dragging the back of their house. And this has happened since they bought the house, because previously there was some, I went to high school with the lady that lived there, and I don't know, not her husband, but if a leaf dropped, they'd run out there and get it, you know. And they remodeled that house. And then these people left for a year to get work in North Carolina around COVID, and rented that house to some meth heads that were probably cooking meth in there. And so the Brady Bunch over there where the family lives, they ended up moving out after even when these people came back and kicked the meth heads out, because the lady told me they never paid us rent, and I'm sorry, I'm just so sorry for whatever might have happened here. I said, we're fine, didn't bother us, because we didn't, you know, a lot of yelling and screaming and, I don't know, loud music and whatever they did, they got into it with the Brady Bunch because they didn't mow, and the Brady Bunch wanted the meth heads to mow their side of the backyard so that snakes and stuff didn't crawl, you know. But what are you gonna do? You can call code enforcement. I know we let our blue bonnets go and stuff, and this time we mowed the yard actually, but a lot of times I don't want to even mow the yard during the wildflowers, and you don't have to if it's wildflowers. Doesn't have to be blue bonnets. It can just be any wildflowers, and you don't have to mow them down. Not, I mean, I don't know if that's Texas or just local. All right, we're giving one more thing away at the end here. A nice little rose quartz. And I looked and looked and looked for something on here, because I didn't. This is a very nice chain. I didn't see a number, but sure looked like there'd be something on there. God bless. See y'all tomorrow night.